Welcome to the Men of Action Network. The Men of Action Network is a life coaching system designed to support men's needs towards accurate living. For short, we call it MOAN. Welcome to our podcast.
And very little respect for women.
Very little respect for women. I think there are tools to be used.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Whether you're male or female, that's what you're going to think. Okay? If I saw mama blame men for everything, I may even have a low self-esteem for myself if I'm a man.
Yes.
And become a victim.
And become a victim of it all.
That's true.
You know? Which often leads to why some men turn to a gay lifestyle. Because they feel like being a man is somehow ugly and being a woman is somehow very beautiful and nice and sweet and blah, 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 blah. And everybody likes women. So then they go and decide to be a woman. So we have to kind of dissect that, and that's what we did actually throughout our series.
Yeah. Where we talked about manhood, we talked about sperm trust or bad decision-making process.
Yeah.
We talked about the sexuality of men through behavior patterns, and then we talk about the covenant, which is what is established through behavior patterns and things that we don't really see. So now we're talking about kingship, which is really what the springboard is that governs all actions through the series, which is called the sins of the father. So,
But I think it's important for us to realize that then inherently, if there's ever an entitlement that you thought you should have had, check this out.
yeah,
Inherently, you as a male, once you grow to a certain age, your body begins to produce sperm. In the production of sperm is a mini genetic coded copy of who you are that will someday go into a woman and produce a child who is coded to you.
right.
And that code that's been set to you is open for your definition of what it will be. So whatever you are now generationally speaks not only to that seed, that child, but to that child's child, and to that child's child, and so on, down through many generations. The Bible even talks about 1,000 generations, a blessing can go.
Right.
So if you have realized that, hey, I am a programmer, what kind of program are you writing? One to self-destruct, or one to maturate and to continue to go again and again? Programs have what? Decision trees.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Subroutines and decision trees.
Yeah.
Okay?
Hopefully no do-loops.
Yeah. Well, no negative do-loops.
Right.
You can have a do-loop,
Right.
but don't be a negative do-loop.
All right.
In other words, repeat the same problem generation after generation after generation.
And expect different results.
And expect different results. But this is a good way for you to tag that and check it out. If you don't have a psychiatrist to go to, a psychologist to go to, or some teacher doesn't point this out or someone else, you can still define it within your own home. Look around and see those patterns in your own family, in your own home. Those patterns that aren't maybe so good. 3 generations of men in our family have died before they're 18. Or have gone to jail. Or never finished high school. A lot of baby mama drama, of unwed mothers, and Gina got 10 children and they're all in different places.
Yeah.
What are the patterns that are in your life that you may see looking around your family and say, you know what, that's kind of whack.
Yeah.
How can we change it?
You just can't change it right here. People gonna have to want more for themselves. And I say, when I use the word want, I'm talking about want. You cannot live on the government, because all that does is get you in a position where the government can yank that chain and you'll dance like they want you to dance. So you have to realize this and stop and try to make or learn how to make decisions that will improve your life.
But doesn't that go back to identification?
It does.
It does. It does, because there are two parts of our character that we think about. You can either live by your want, which is based on your feelings, which is based on your impulses,
Yes.
which is based on your
Irrationality.
behavior, or you can live from a place of your need, which is linked to your thinking, which is linked to your choices, which is linked to how you make decisions. So most of us will live by our want, okay, by our impulse, not, we're driving past, see something, hey, that looks good, exit off, okay, and forget that we're going somewhere and it's a time restraint, and that exit may cost you a bit of time, but then you get off, but then you're rushing now to meet the end goal, or you can say, you know what, let me finish this first, okay, because the right choice is there's traffic and I'll get there a few minutes before, then possibly on my way back, when I've done this, I can probably go ahead and do this. So live out of your need, not your want.
Okay, you said something very important. You said you're rushing towards your goals. You know, a lot of people have stopped setting goals. Either they stop, they don't know how to set goals, or whatever. But the thing about it, as long as you're a man and you have an objective to get to, an objective to conquer, not saying that it has to be a female, but something that will add value to your life, one way or the other. When you set your goal, focus on your goal and shoot after it. Don't let distractions
come around every way. But you see, again, then that means that goal is tied to your identity.
Right.
If you say, from a child, I always wanted to be an astronaut. Everything in my life has been science and learning how to do different things that lead me to that way. I've studied chemistry, I've learned the physics, I've done the biology, I've done all of the mechanical engineering and other things that are necessary for my mind to become astute in this area. And it's going to be hard to shift, again, a basement Betty into the middle of everything, because you've identified yourself around this single goal.
Right.
Be careful of disappointment, because disappointment can make you end up with basement Betty.
That's true.
You can turn around and find yourself in a situation where, hey.
Or even failure will make you go back to basement Betty. But see, the thing about people, we must understand that failures are part of success.
But you see, most people don't see it that way, because we live in an instantaneous microwave world. I waited 10 minutes, I put it in the microwave, and it didn't come out. And this entitlement mentality says that if it doesn't happen right away, then it wasn't for me. So I give up, I stop trying, I don't persevere. So then we enter into patterns of what? Regression again.
That's right.
There's so many ways to go back into regression, but all of them, I assure you, normally start off with an attack of who you value yourself as, your identity.
Yes.
So make sure that you're bedrock sure about who you are and what you really want out of life. If your biggest goal in life is to have sex, then you are living in such a small world. That because that comes with the territory. There's folks that give you that. You don't have to pay for it. I mean, it's just you don't have to go online looking for it. You can walk down the street and pass the door, go to the grocery store, go get gasoline, and you're going to find something that's available.
Yeah.
So set your goals higher than sex. Set your goals higher than just standing on the corner with your friends or looking like something that is acceptable to them.
Yes.
Your goals have to start inside of you.
Yeah, and you're going to set a goal. Set a goal that's going to challenge you. If I set a goal that I can reach with very little effort, that's not a goal. You
No,
just
it's not.
talked about
Yeah.
that. Let's set a goal that'll make me stretch. Because every time you set a goal to make you stretch, you grow.
But it's worth working toward.
Yes.
Worth working toward.
Work.
Putting effort, putting time, putting energy, putting money, putting yourself in.
Yes.
Not just the smaller part of you, but putting your whole self into and maintaining your presence in that life.
Amen.
Hey. All right, guys.
What they said.
Wakanda forever.
Yes. You can tell that we have varying opinions, but they are all running in a positive direction. And we're trying to get you to start looking at being positive, not only about yourself, but about the world around you.
Well, as we're working to close this series on Spur and Trust, what we want to leave is several quick thoughts with you. One of which is that your future is always bigger than you, and it's something that you have to work towards.
Yes.
It's not easily obtained. So in your identity are goals and things that you want to achieve. Then work toward those goals and delay your gratification in other things in order to achieve those goals.
Right.
Delaying gratification means that Sally says she's ready today, but I won't touch Sally until I'm finished school. I won't touch Sally until I have enough money in the bank to be married. Or I won't do this or a Sally until I'm ready to be married and establish myself with somebody who I truly believe is compatible with me.
Yeah.
That's being a prince who understands his own value.
Legacy.
Okay? Because decisions sometimes are made upon morality.
Mm-hmm.
But most times, morality, in order for it to really work well, it has to turn into a value system.
Yes. What's your
So
value system?
I abstain from doing certain activity because I have things that I value that I must accomplish in life. And those things make me say no.
Those things take precedence
Right,
because they are important to you.
right. I've given it value.
Yes.
Right. So, in other words, gold doesn't just tell me its value. I have given it value.
Yes.
And therefore, it makes me want to strive to get it.
There you go. There you go. In a nutshell.
Well, guys, thank you for your time with us. With Spur and Trust, we're going to try to continue this dialogue, but yet taking it a little level higher, because we've covered a lot of the negative issues of male interaction through looking at the sins of the father and Spur and Trust being one of the big areas. But now we're going to move on towards really diving into the full realm of what kingship is.
Yes.
Dominion, how to take territory, how to maintain and build that territory as a king would, and how to establish not only that territory for yourself, but for others as well.
Yes.
So we'll be coming back to you soon. If you like what you heard today, please take the time to go online, view us, like us. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to text us or write us. We will respond. Thank you.
And you can even subscribe to us if you like. Stay in touch with us, especially if you like what you've heard thus far. But
Or if you want to call.
yeah, if you want to call, yeah, the numbers.
You can hear a lovely male voice on the phone.
But please, please get in contact with us, like us, subscribe to us, because what's coming next, you will really want to hear. Thank you. Have a good day.